Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the late night Darkest Dungeon stream. It's like 10 p.m. on a Monday. You might be like, dang man, how are you going to get up for work tomorrow? And the answer is simple. I'm unemployed. Boom. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Unless you, know who I am. We've got somebody new and exciting in the chat. Soto Mojo. Gonna have to name a character after you.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
So, last time, we spent a ton of money, and did not make a ton of money in return. So, what we're going to try to do this time is make a ton of money. That is currently the plan. Make money. That's why we hired this level 0 character. Oh yeah, we could also start hitting up the courtyard now. But first, I think I want cash. And to get cash, I think I'm just going to do a short Warrens run and bring this new antiquarian, whose abilities are terrible. But that's okay. I'm just going to set up a party pretty quick here. Not a whole lot of consideration needs to go into it. We're just trying to make some cash. So we'll take a quick dash into the Warrens. Let's see, Warrens needs bandages, herbs, key, yes. I think it's basically everything except for anti-venom. We'll take another herb. And another bandage. And yeah, short mission. Don't need to be armed to the teeth. Spend 3,000 on supplies. Let's, well, if we complete the mission, we get 3,000. That's how much we get for just straight up completing it. Let's see how much we can actually pull out of this place.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Alright. So we need to explore 90% of rooms. And this is just double battle. So I think that's going to be the room we're going to skip. So let's start by going south here. We'll use our antiquarian as much as we can. I see chat is really coming to life right now. And we'll start by swatting some bloodsuckers. I realized recently just how many, bugs there are. I don't mean bugs like glitches, I mean insect-related enemies. Ever think insects are just inherently creepy? Look at me just chatting while everybody just gets cursed. No big, no big. Give him the old tentacle high five. And then we'll miss, standard stuff. This character is terrible. Very terrible. The terriblest. Woohoo! Doing nothing. Or we'll swat those guys with some more tentacles next round. Man, 2 viewers already. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way to identify who your viewers are, but thus far, I've not been able to figure it out.
Destroy them all.
This man needs a bandage. Physician, heal thyself. Physician, you need to work on your physician. That was a very acceptable amount of dealing maximum damage. Of course, promptly made up for it with a one-off lethal. Standard stuff. There we go. Clefalus just healed his entire health bar. He hadn't taken his entire health bar worth of damage, but he's going to heal it anyways.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Soto can guess one. Guess one what? I'm not even sure. I'm so used to rambling, I'm not even paying attention to myself.
Faint hope blossoms.
Well, these guys got cursed, but at least we have enough blood to take them through here. Also, you don't have to at me in the chat. Believe me, I'm looking at it. It's not a very high traffic area, you know what I mean?
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
I can get rid of this bleed, but should I? Oh. Yes, yes.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I'm just going to play with Holy Flippin' Cow's life here, so you can just casually bleed. It's okay. And now I'm glad I held onto that bandage, because that's a rack of knives. Or a rack of blades. Blades, knives, it's all the same. I can use food for healing. I should do that. Because I've got a ton of food. Will not need all this food. Nope. We got a fight on our hands. No disease. Okay. Ooh, resisted it. Very nice.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Slap this pig? Slap this pig. It's hoping for more damage, but that's okay. That's fine. Dang it.
Well struck.
There we go. Get him out of here. Hook where it hurts. I'm not saying everybody knows where that is, but they do.
Maintain the offensive.
Not a great time for a miss. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna be stabbing things. Stab. Just a nice little casual poke. These backline guys just busting out their knives. Yeah, and we'll just blow that guy up. That's fine. More tentacles. Always.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Probably feed these guys a little bit. There we go. Then we're gonna go this way and check out the curio. Then we'll backtrack. More meat. More meat. I mean, it's food, quote quote. But I mean, look at what we just pulled the food out of. You know, I'm just saying. And we'll go across the top, and then we'll come down here. Nice dodge on that trap.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
And very nice, no encounters. Hey, Soto, have you played this game? Like, do you own it? Have you played it? I'm curious. You're also the only person in the chat, so... And, I mean, we all know you're not going to bed anytime soon. Wow, I actually avoided that, move. Huh. More tentacles? Stab? Stab. That was a good stab. Yes, you have. Have you played with the DLCs? Like Crimson Court, Shieldbreaker, and The Color of Madness? I literally had to look at the title of my screen to remember what that expansion was called.
Eradicated.
I brought great shame on my family. Dishonor on me, dishonor on my cow. And if you've ever had dishonor on your cow, you know how bad that is. That is some serious stuff.
Decimated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Bye, Citrine. Do we say goodbye to Jade as well? Or do we say goodbye to the shovel? The shovel would be... Oh, wow, so you have not actually played since the official release. Holy smokes. Well, they changed a bunch of stuff. In case you couldn't figure that out real quick. It's true. We'll consume that holy water. We'll hold on to that shovel. I would feel bad if we ran into a blockage and didn't have a shovel. I'd feel like a bad parent.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
And yeah, last room right about here. And no combat. How delightful. I think I'm actually going to go back and check this hallway, because I know we didn't scout it, and I'm curious what's down it, just in case there's any more treasure. You know, that's what the antiquarian's for, after all. Should have also probably handed out trinkets before I came in here, but fortunately, everybody that I genuinely care about already has trinkets, so good for me. No, there's a trap, which will give me more stress. And that's about it. Okay. Now we can leave.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Cool. That's about our profit. We spent about 3,000 on supplies going in. So. And we got a couple of heirlooms. A nice diverse spread of heirlooms, actually, which is what I like more in general. Hey, no plugging other channels unless it's somebody that I specifically know. Clotter is actually really good for the occultist. Means that they can resist their own bleed. That's annoying. And germaphobe, that's not a huge deal. I swear to God, that emote that you just used reminded me of Trump.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
We got another shield breaker. But they're clumsy, and they've been enlightened. I think I'm going to pass for right now. Soto, you might notice some familiar names in the roster. I think you might. Let's see here. What do we want to upgrade next? I'm thinking we actually want to drive down some prices here.
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
Huh. That is a lot of stats on a talisman. Neat. And we've unlocked our first veteran mission. To which our antiquarian immediately freaked out and was like, please don't kill me. Because her level is so low that it would almost certainly be death. That's a nice item. But do I want to have a go at some more money? And the answer is probably. So we can keep our otherwise trash stat antiquarian coming along, and let's bring some low stress characters here. Got a person capable of marking. Does any of this take advantage of marks? No. Put him in the middle with Ambulane. Now that's a good idea. Except now we don't have any healer. So maybe that's a bad idea. But we could just bring a ton of food, and that'd be a good idea again. Ambulane's got a head in a bag, as one does. Let's see, Antiquarian. We have no Antiquarian-specific trinkets. Oh yeah, I sold a bunch of trinkets in order to keep my head above the water. That's right, I remember that now. Melee, ranged, melee, nothing. Guy likes to be in front, guy likes to deal a ton of damage. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. Bring some cursed people. Why not? Oh no, our leper is permanently scientific. Oh yeah, our leper also ignores stealth. That's neat. I'm not going to run into any stealth here, but still, it's neat. 5 wasting heroes in town. That's a lot. So we're going on a short ruins run, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, oh, 3, 1. And the stack of torches. Oh yeah, we're going to bring all the food. Use it for a little extra healing. Because the only person who can heal is Macon. And they can only heal themselves. They also have a speed stat of -2. Oh yeah, because they're wasting. Yep. We'll fix that once we get in. Oh god.
Can take many forms, but none so contemptible as man's belief in a mythology of his own making. A worldview buttressed by dogmatic desperation invariably leads to single-minded fanaticism and a need to do terrible things in the name of righteousness. This man is an animal, rabid, destructive, and incapable of nuanced understanding. He must be put down. You are not alone in this place. The Fanatic is on the prowl, and he smells your sickness.
So, by random chance, we have encountered the Fanatic. And the Fanatic only appears when you bring cursed individuals out on adventures. He has a low chance of appearing, and it increases depending on the number of cursed party members you have. He specifically tries to hunt and kill cursed individuals, and by proxy, everybody else in the party. So, what we're probably going to end up doing is fighting the Fanatic. As I recall, he can only appear in hallways, and once you encounter him, all future encounters will also be him. I'm not sure if we have a good team to fight him. And I would really like to kill him because he drops some really nice stuff. But on the other hand, he's also terrifying. He's a huge threat. And I'm genuinely not certain if I have the firepower necessary to take him out.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So we'll go as far as we can, and yeah. Like I said, as I recall, he can only appear in hallways. So it's entirely possible, based on this fork over here, if he's in one of these forks, we can take the other fork and never have to face him. And yes, I really don't want to fight him. Let's see if we can solve a sin. Nope. Not a whole lot of stress, though. 90. Sure. And Blaine was having some serious trouble busting traps before. I also have to ask myself if I'd be willing to kill anybody in order to take him down. Because, like I said, he's a huge threat. And without much in the way of solid healing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It may be necessary that somebody dies in order to defeat him. But I don't know if I want people to die, you know? Or am willing to let people die, specifically for the purpose of killing them. The Fanatic. Because he does come back. Whether you kill him or not, he will reappear in time. I don't know if killing him changes the amount of time necessary.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nice. My antiquarian got rid of some of her own stress. I appreciate that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We got a health stone. May as well put it over here. Then again, with two back-to-back battles, it feels like the odds are really high that one of those is going to be the Fanatic. So I will make myself as ready as I can. Wait, what? What the heck? Oh, I clicked the blood. I did not mean to click the blood. I meant to click on food. I've been doing that a lot for this run specifically, and I don't know why.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And there he is.
The flames of the smoldering pyre dance in his eyes with murderous zeal.
Here we go, boys. Got 99 hit points. I think we need to start by getting our shield breaker off this pyre.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Almost. It's not actually burning for a ton of damage, which is nice.
Powerful blow.
Prod. That's a ton of prod, you know? Well, I appreciate all the dodging that's going on right about here.
A decisive pummeling.
Nice hit. Ha! Cool. Still got him for 5 damage on the way out. Oh yeah, he gets 3 attacks around. Not sure if that was something somebody had realized. Oh wow, that bleed hurts. Alright. Our highwayman's about to be in trouble. Never mind. But our shield breaker is going to keep going for the Fanatic because she has armor piercing. The floor seems to pitch and buckle. Yeah, he's got a pile of prod. But I think we're gonna go in on him.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Death's Door. Wow, she became stalwart on Death's Door. And then she took her own action. Okay. I appreciate the virtue, but I don't think it's going to save her. Unless she dodges like that and keeps dodging. Alright, Makon's got to heal. Whew, that was a good time to dodge. Strike the heretic. What the heck? The shield breaker is not a heretic. Good resist. Wow, 0 damage. Continue the onslaught of stabbing.
And now the true test.
Ambulane's been burned down to 0.
Or expire.
We got 2 people on Death's Door. We're going for it. Uh-oh.
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
There goes Ambulayan. Named by chat.
On the brink.
That was his downfall. Holy stake. Wow, this antiquarian is putting in work. Death's Door. But he's holding in there.
Despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Come to me, Frey. Also, protect me. Brand the Tainted.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Hang in there, Macon. This is why you bring healers, kids. Not that I could have particularly predicted the Fanatic, but...
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. The horror.
I am playing with some serious fire right now.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all. More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
Oh, that's bad. They're both stunned. This might be a TPK then.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Bleed.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Well, that is the Fanatic.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
And we lost Dismas's head.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Freaking Fanatic. I really wanted to get that kill.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what she will face.
Well, that was a bust. But we must press on. After that, I really don't want to go run into the thing from the stars. Oh boy. That seems nice, but it'd be our first long quest. In the Weald? We could probably do it, But we need the proper heals. Let's see. Take a healer, and then we want what? Bleeds? You can bring this. I know that there are humans in there, and she can take advantage of marks. So we'll bring this, and then who do we want up front? Commander Root? I think it'll be Commander Root. All or nothing. That's a cool party name. I'm really tempted to bring Aenir instead, actually. I feel like I recruited this guy just because he came in at level 1. I think I'm going to switch him for Aenir, though. Also, these guys have the exact same color palette. Aenir can wear blue. Ah, he got Perfectionist. That's a little annoying. But yeah, we'll do a long quest with this party. That's good. That's good. That's good. We can level up these skills, though. Not those ones. These ones. And yeah, we're gonna do a long quest. I'm excited. We'll bring a stack of blood, bunch of torches, 2 stacks of food, and then let's see, 2 stacks of torches, 1 key, 4 herbs, 4 bandages, let's see, anti-venom, 3 anti-venoms, and a holy water just in case. Our first long quest. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, he's back. What the hey? Is that new? I thought he wouldn't show up for a while. He's already back. What the hey? I just spent a ton of money on stuff too. Although I have healers this time. Do I have more damage?
You are not alone in this place. The Fanatic is on the prowl, and he smells your sickness.
Why do I have slippery boots on this character? Okay. So we have to explore 90% of these rooms. So I think we're going to start by going down the right side, and then we will finish up on the left. Not a great start. Holy smokes, are you kidding me? Okay, well. If there's a party that can kill this guy, it's going to be this party right here. Peg him with some caltrops. Bleed and debuffs are actually what he's weakest against. Interesting. Stun? Yeah, stun. Looks good. Bleed and debuffs. Oh man. This accursed Fanatic. Ah, he's on the stick. How much damage can I deal here? Who's on the fire? Right now it is... It's the occultist. We need the occultist. Okay. We'll try to knock this down then. Get out of here. Boom. Glad I brought Aenir. He's got really high physical damage. We'll try to get him off the stick here. Man, that riposte is putting in work. Please disregard the screaming. I assure you everybody's having a great time. So mark this guy. And then I'm going to defend Aenir. Dang. The mark's going to drop off him before I... Oh, no. Not as much damage as I would have looked. What the heck? He's still guarded by nobody? That's new to me. Fortunately, not a whole lot I can do for my man-at-arms back there. Okay, it did actually attack him. I wonder if the buff is just kind of like on hold. Oh, I got it. Nice.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Huh, the pyre is low on health. Whoa, that was a really nice heal. Bye, Hamage. Hamage is on the Stick of Destiny.
Well struck.
Hamage is off the Stick of Destiny. That pyre has 1 hit point left. Can it actually be destroyed? I just super don't know. I think that, yeah, I can destroy it right now. I think that previously, whenever you knock somebody off of it, any damage that it took didn't count towards the pyre proper, but it looks like now it does. So I'm going to break it.
The beast, the greater the glory.
And maybe that was a terrible decision, but I feel like it wasn't. I feel like I'm about to take this guy down. And I'm going to be real happy about it. I'm even going to mark him. That's how happy about it I'm going to be.
The horror.
Can't throw anybody on the pyre if the pyre's gone, huh?
The blood quickens.
He is human. And Aenir loves slashing wounds. Dead.
The whimpering dog flees to his kennel. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
That got a buff. This is a really interesting trinket. Really hard to use properly. And the cure. The cure gets rid of the Crimson Curse. Bye, boots. Mantra of Fasting. We'll put it on Commander Root for right now. I don't intend to use it, but better than having to make an inventory slot for it. And I could use the cure right now and get the curse off of both these people, but I kind of want them to have it. So I think instead we're going to get rid of this holy water. Chug it. Then we're going to move on. I'm so glad I killed that guy. Holy smokes. That is a problem solved. And we didn't really take a lot of stress or anything, like, all told. Of course, there's a madman right here, so, you know, easy come, easy go. Oh, man.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
I'm so glad that Fanatic's dead. And yeah, the cure. It's a pretty cool item, and you can hang on to it between dungeons. It shows up in your provisions, kind of like the blood. Commander Root, Hamage. If Hamage survives this, they're probably going to be changed to Soda Mojo, because they put in work. We'll mark right here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Wow.
Destroyed.
Nice crit. Compared to that, see, the thing is, compared to that first fight, the rest of this dungeon's gonna just be like cake. Going to be require very little effort on my part.
Soothed. Sedated.
Like, I already did the hardest thing this dungeon has to offer.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'm considering resting. Just to get some early buffs out. On the other hand, that might be really dumb. Toss a key, toss a shovel, take this stuff. Even though I know there's a key right here, but easy come, easy go.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh, snap. Okay. We are not going to continue exploring this way. We're going to back up, and we're going to go down here. Because, I guess I spoke too soon on I've already dealt with the hardest thing in here. Because we have another altar.
Annihilated.
I'm highly inclined to have some fun with it. Wah. The man is doing work stuff. Inform the stenographer. It slices, it ices. It's chicken fried rice. Get out of here.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Darn, I was really hoping to get that hit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That was an insane heal. I'm actually not even sure how I got a number that big. Holy smokes. Are you telling me that blind firing is not
Continue the
working?
onslaught. Destroy them all.
I really want a stack of coins to start up. So, I guess it's the antivenom. Of course, then the question becomes, when do I want to go use the altar? Because I'm kind of craving the void, I gotta be honest. Craving it a little bit. Some ectoplasm, some rabble, yada yada yada, bing bada boom.
Another one falls.
Big bada boom.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Thank you, narrator.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
That is definitely true. Had to think about it though. But then I remember that there is oblivion awaiting us right up there, and I'm just going to keep looking at it with trepidation. Good scout.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ooh, that's a ruby. I want a ruby.
The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I am taking some significant risks here. Throwing away supply items that I could probably use. I mean, that is the problem with large dungeons. A bleed? Oh, okay. I was expecting something infinitely worse. First food check. And what's down here? Smooth sailing. Trap buster is Aenir. That trap has been busted. I always appreciate a 100% success rate. Okay, we're down to 5 torches, and we're only about halfway through. Do I want to dig this up? Yeah, I do.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And regrettably, that was mostly a waste of a shovel. I'm not going to make room for those 2 deeds. Let's see if we can have an encounter-free return trip. Well, we need more food, so that's fine. Got lots of food. But yeah, I definitely over-provisioned. Also, Aenir is now terrifying. And so is Commander Ruta, apparently. Yeah, I might actually try to clear out this entire area without lighting a torch. Because I think I want to throw the torch in here. Even though it is definitely a fool's errand. Because you're not supposed to do that until the end of the mission. You're never supposed to light these things before you're done with the quest. But it would also be a pain in the butt to pass by it, come all the way down here, clear everything out, and then come all the way back. Like I'm not gonna do that. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it, you know, sooner rather than later. I'm actually probably gonna camp just before I do it. Oh, I got a scout chance on Shadowy Illumination. That is a battle. We might have to fight it out in the dark. Now I'm glad I took the ruby. Dark 1. One iota of torchlight. I'll take it. Wow, we got the surprise on them. That's what I wanted you to do, so I'm okay with that. Erg. Oh, right. They get dodge. Or no, they get accuracy and damage. Aenir is feeling a little high on life right now. Wait, how is he only regular? I thought he also was craving. Huh. I don't know what happened there. Did I blink? I'm not sure. Well, let's see if we can debuff these guys. Actually, I should have been more concerned about that. Oh,
Grievous
ow.
injury, palpable fear.
He's already marked. Well, he didn't take the bleed. And that is also acceptable. Because now, I give him the heals. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can take out one of these artilleries. Don't do it. It didn't do it. Enjoying a nice cup of water here. It's important to stay hydrated, folks. Ooh. Oh, man. Not getting particularly good damage here.
Eradicated.
I mean, I can one-shot humans, but, you know, who can't, you know? It's neat, it's not impressive. Take a moment, get some healing in here. He can't attack at that range, but he can counterattack at it. That's fine. Hardly a scratch on anybody.
A trifling victory.
Okay, question is, do we camp here?
But a victory nonetheless.
And I think the answer is yes. We camp here so we can make room for all this good
Huddled
stuff.
together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Planned takedown. We are going to be fighting something that's size 2, that's for sure. Triage, marching plan, field dressing. Do we have any group stress relief? No. So, let's prevent the nighttime ambush. We'll plan this takedown. Let's see. Entire party dodge and crit. Entire party speed. Alright. You get advantage. I think I want dodge and crit. Although, actually, if I do speed, I can also hand out this damage buff. So let's hand out some damage, and we'll also take the speed up.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright. Well, if you've been listening up until this point, now would be the time to start watching, because it's about to get real. Just in case the Fanatic fight wasn't real enough, it's about to get super real. It's about to get so real that I might have to abandon this quest. Even though I killed the Fanatic rather handedly. Because we're going to do this stupid thing. Before we do that, however, how mobile is the party? The party is surprisingly mobile. we're going to reverse the party order. Because a little bit of, I have a little bit of knowledge going into this. And I'm basically gambling. The sacrifice fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we crave that void. We crave it something fierce.
A star-spawned horror.
This is the Shambler. The Shambler is terrifying. I'm going to move up here. Do some bolstering, which will reduce incoming stress. And I think I want to blind fire it to get my speed up. Shambler Sycophant, as opposed to the other Sycophants. Oh, it is Eldritch, though. We do have Abyssal Artillery. Not great. Clapper Claw. So that attack starts off mundane, but every time it's used, a huge buff goes on these suckers.
Executed with impunity.
So it goes from mundane to huge problem in 3 seconds flat. And okay, that's fine. Also, that attack deals stress. But currently, we're doing okay. Now, I'm trying to keep myself composed here because I know that this fight can go south in an instant. And I know this Clapper Claw is just getting more and more dangerous the more I ignore it. There we go. And now Hamage is in some minor trouble, we'll say. Down.
Back to the pit.
Fortunately, it only gets one action round, so. At least it doesn't blow us up in an instant.
Another abomination.
Very nice
cleansed
riposte.
from our lands.
Riposte actually has increased crit chance, which is interesting. We'll take one of these out.
Fiend.
So this fight's going alarmingly well, and I'm not actually sure why. I'm not sure if I'm getting lucky or if I just absolutely know what I'm doing. I did prepare for that early surprise. There's no way to avoid that, by the way. If you run into this thing, you're surprised.
The space between worlds is no place for mortal men.
Just like I'm surprised that this fight went so well. So as you can see, it's a two-way street. Also, just look at that corpse.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And once you come out of it, you're always in pitch blackness. So if I want to light this place back up, it's going to cost me all my torches. And we still have half a dungeon to clear. That said, killing these things always gets you an ancestral trinket, which are some of the best trinkets in the game, but they all increase stress as well. So this gives us healing and stress skills. Well, we don't have any anti-venoms. We only have one bandage left, so we're going to chuck it. And we're going to take this. And that's it for right now. And then, we're going to run around in the dark for a little while. And we are, just in case we haven't already taken some huge risks, oh, we're getting low on food. We might actually have to retreat because our food stocks are too low. Fighting bugs in the pitch black. Take me out to the black. To be fair, though, even if we have to retreat,
Decimated.
We're still coming out of this with a ridiculous amount of stuff. So, yeah, I can't complain. I mean, I can complain, but it wouldn't do me any good. I'm really happy with our occultist. He's been doing a really good job keeping everybody up. Did he just steal the blight? I think he did. I love that interaction. It's hilarious. Let's see. I mean, we're gonna starve on our next food check because I only have 3 food and Aenir eats 2 food on every check. So unless we find a beast carcass, we're probably gonna have to retreat after the next food check. But I am gonna see how far along I can push this envelope. How many biscuits I can in fact risk.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and hilarious killer. And we're gonna toss this shovel. Like, we are already so full up on loot, and we're only like halfway through the dungeon. That said, we do still have all of our herbs, so if we run into a beast carcass, we can almost definitely pull some food out of it. We got a scout check in pitch blackness. I just want to point that out really quick. Pitch black, can't see anything around. Got a scout check, which let me see this trap. And we've got a satchel.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
It's got some spare change in it. The rest of this hallway is empty. I'm dreading the food check, though. Like, I know it's coming, and when it hits, it's probably going to be, like, retreat immediately sort of situation. Unless we find a beast carcass first. That's fine. We got surprised. That's also fine. Oh yeah, perfectionist. 1. Bolster. Why not? Let's see if we can't. Oh, please do. Oh, darn. Oh, that's bad. It's gonna summon the slime. Shoot. Dang, I was hoping that was gonna go better. Back up, hit this thing. And then we got the extra speed, so we should be able to outrun this. That's actually fine. Yes! Cool. Just keep shooting randomly, Hamage. 31 damage crit, no big.
These nightmarish nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm not taking any of that. Oh, we got a carcass, but it's the wrong type. I'm pretty sure you need a bandage. Alright. It was worth checking once. Another freaking ruby. Nice. That's 1,500? A stack of gold would be worth more than that. But I think I'm going to keep what I got. Another scout check. What in the hay is going on? Let's see. Room battle with Curio, room battle with Curio. That's a fight, though. So that'd be 2 back-to-back fights. I don't want to do that. So we're going to skip this. We're going to skip that little leg right there. We're going to go this way. And there it is. That hurt. Though, surprisingly, not as much as I thought. Not enough to deter me from checking out what's down this hallway. Main control. Just gonna check this out. Grab me another emerald from the stack. I'm really thinking of just eating the rest of this food, just to provide some healing. But I'm not going to. Not yet. I don't know why I'm being this ballsy right now. Like, I have torches that I could be lighting up. But for some reason, I've just got this feeling that I want to press on. Like, regardless. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, the stars have aligned.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
The stars have aligned. Wow. Yeah. This is just coming together. The game just wants me to persevere. And I'm not about to say no. It has gifted me it's just helped me out so many times in this run. How can I say no to these gifts? Look at that. I didn't even need that crit. Bring it on. 30% extra move resist. What is her move resist? 80%? Nice. Actually, maybe I'll do some healing here. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have her bandage herself. Then the occultist can slap a heal right on top of that. Oh yeah. That is... Okay, so it's not... It's not perfect. No, get out of here. You're dead. But we got food, boys.
This expedition at least promises success.
That 5 food is going to get us past the next hunger check. Ancient coffin.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
You know what? We're doing it. We're going to light up these torches, and we're going to move on. Those are all the torches we have. We're going to enjoy this light while we have it. Another ruby. That is a 5,000 gold stack. Remember, kids, never throw away your blood. Also, trap. I knew that trap was coming.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Oh, right. I can't relight a torch. I clicked on it like I could. Ah, dogs. Dogs are the worst. Not real dogs, mind you. Real dogs are awesome. rabid dogs. No. They can go away. I think we're gonna apply more bandages to Hamage. My life for the Crimson Fluid. Main Control is not a fan of that philosophy. Hey, back off. Resisted disease? No way, you don't say. If you have the Crimson Curse, you're immune to all of the diseases. So, yeah. Bad dogs.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Look at that. We've got the food. And one left over. Just in case we run into a beast carcass, which I can't believe we haven't, by the way. They're usually at least moderately abundant? Somewhat present? Honestly, I think this firewood's gonna get the boot too. Unless we can rally up some more food right quick.
A decisive pummeling.
Nice crit. Good start there. Kill it? Yes. Cool. Oh, that's also human. Okay, I actually thought that fungal artillery was purely eldritch, but it appears that's not the case, and I'm okay with that. Man, what a run this has been. What a series of twists. Good lord. M. Night Shyamalan could not have written the series of events that took place in this dungeon. Let me tell you something. Bounty Hunter stress heals himself because he just wants to be a bro right now. There we go. He's just so vigorous.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Cleaning house. A 5th ruby? Are you kidding me? I am stoked. Stoked, I say. For a brief moment, I was kind of expecting a 6th one. That would be a good way for the game to just... Oh, my lordy. They just keep coming and they don't stop coming. I even surprised this guy. Shadowy. I surprised him. He was like, whoa, I didn't see you lurking about in the shadows there. But now we get to fight the Collector, too, on top of everything else. Minimum damage. Let's roll. Gonna need a buff for this fight, that's for sure.
Inspiration and improvement.
Summons a little bit of everybody.
A devastating blow.
1. Dude, Aenir Volfista is so destructive. I love it. He does so much work. It's fantastic. We'll debuff this guy. At games. Don't show me that collection. Nobody wants to see that. That's gross. That's gross. I'm gonna do more blind firing. Try to get her speed up.
Of skill and purpose.
Ow. This calls for bandage. There we go. Patched up nicely. Head games. Party time. Excellent. I'm actually going to Defender main control. Oh, 2 highwaymen. Frass and highwaymen. 1 highwayman. A bloodlusted highwayman, or not a highwayman, bounty hunter, does a deadly enemy make? Or ally, in this very specific instance. You never know when he might turn, though. I'm looking at you, Siren. And kapow. A Vestal. That needs to get out of here. That's fine. These are Eldritch, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Be gone, fiend. Who's the narrator now? That was a 20 damage riposte. Crazy. Can't kill him though because he's guarded currently. So I'm gonna try to beat this man-at-arms to death.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh, he switched his guard target.
A predator is often blind to its
Get out of here.
arrow.
Well, I guess I'll take a gemstone worth 3,500. That seems to be the way this run's been going. Don't have any shovels, so that's a terrible idea. If you don't have a shovel, don't dig up graves. Pro tip.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Pack of thugs. Let's see if we can get this guy out of position. There we go. My pulse slows. The need abates. I'm not sure if this is going to be the last room, mathematically speaking. Pew. Punished. Punished. Baited and outsmarted. Harmless poke. And they're all back in position just like that. But yeah, I'm about to claim bounty big time on the big guy, and he is going to explode. Or collect bounty. 50 damage critical. What is this game? $50 damage critical. That's big 5-0.
A powerful blow.
I mean, why not? And that's a full stack of emeralds. know what? We're throwing away this firewood. We're not using it. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Okay, we need to do one more room, though. Deeds, I'd rather have deeds over grass. One more room. Hey, look! A beast carcass! It's about freaking time.
Packs
8 food.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I kind of want to just take this food, just in case there's a check in this hallway. Nope. There are slimes, though. Man. What an insane kind of run. Mark it, shoot it in the face.
The ground quakes.
Naturally. Okay, so there was no food check, which means that we can heal up our party with some food. Just in case there's a fight. And there is no fight. And we got a scout! Why not? Why not? You know what? I can see there's no other fights. Let's check out what else is going on around here. There's no fights left. So, let's loot and pillage the heck out of this place. Or we could get nothing. You know, that's fine. We're going to back up here. It might cause the... oh, craving. Might cause main control to go crazy. Because nobody likes backing up. What is he at? 95? We'll check down here.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Let's see. 2 bus. We'll take that over 200 gold, I think. Yeah. And look at that. We killed the Fanatic, the Shambler, and the Collector in one run. That's crazy talk.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
I could not be happier with that outcome. That was crazy good. We made over 25,000 gold total. Main control and Aenir have both leveled. And Hamage has reached level 2. Yeah, apparently, right?
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
In case you didn't see that coming. Man, that was so good. Let's see. I think I had a trinket to pull off of somebody. Was it Commander Root? Yeah, Commander Root does not need a mantra fasting. Aenir is fine. I did not put the Eldritch Killing Incense on my Eldritch Killer. Shame on me. Oh, that's right. Mantra fasting goes best with rat carcass. We don't have a rat carcass yet, though. So, by the way, there's the damage versus Fanatic trinket. So that might be a new thing. We'll have to check that out. The next time the Fanatic shows up, we'll have to see if avoiding him on one run causes him to appear automatically on the next one, because if it does, then this trinket's even better than it was before. And we have the Ancestor Scroll, you know. Excuse me. Let's see here. We don't really need the move Amulet. We'll put the Eldritch Killing Incense down there instead. That seems pretty good. Actually... I think I actually like the crit and accuracy over just the raw damage, because the crit and accuracy helps make sure that the wounding helmet gets its job done. I want to put this bracer on somebody. I just don't know who. Do I have anybody who's sorely lacking in trinkets? Could put on Miko the Panda. I did not have to convince myself very hard. Halune is down a trinket. Cool. It's Craven. There's Nebexis. There we go. Now they're even better healers than they were before. However, some stress relief is required. Root likes literally anything. Oh, Root was Gothic. Hot dog. That would explain some of those obscene heals. And then, yeah, main control needs it as well. They both go basically wherever. Main control in the brothel. And Commander Root out for drinks. There's that Hunter's Talon that we're using. No level 1s. Let's see. We got a lot of crests out of there too, which I was really happy about because we just spent a whole bunch on the guild. I think I'm actually going to...
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
This will help me save some cash.
Fan the flames. Mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Oh yeah, we get a free weapon today. Yeah, we don't have weaponsmithing level 3 yet. Oh, we can do Doom. Very nice. Save 1,000 gold there. It's not huge, but it's something, you know. I believe I only have one occultist. Oh no, I have Calaphilus. Damage versus Eldritch. And then more damage. Actually, I can do damage versus Eldritch because he's got the knife, right? Yeah, he's got Sacrificial Stab. So I think what I want to do actually is go to main control. Take the Eldritch damage thing. Put it on Calaphilus, who is now officially my anti-Eldritch character. And then go back up to main control and give him the pot. Alright. Glug glug. I'm sure the commander's very deep in his cups. So now... Then unlocked another boss. And we have a short Warrens. I was thinking to myself, it's getting pretty far along. Been streaming for a little over an hour and a half. But if we have a short mission, I figured I would do it, and we do. So I'm gonna do it. Easy peasy. That's just how it works out. And who will we have to back them up? I'm thinking Chlordock. I'm a sucker for guns. Yo, well, how close? Yeah, if we send Chlordock, that'll get up the level. It seems fine by me. Actually, I was considering actually just tossing this bounty hunter, and you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't really need this bounty hunter. I've already got a great one.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
We'll send Bunzado instead. And yeah, we're going to want to improve this next, most likely. I mean, to be fair, we want to improve both of them. We're getting up there. I think I'm going to change this moveset. Smiting, blocking, healing, and lancing. Because lancing is awesome. Right. And then up here. Bang, 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 bang. And Chlordock is fine. We'll grab a little bit of experience and clean that out. Trying to get everybody up to the level 2 and higher threshold. Curse, wasting, craving. Okay, we'll take a stack. And then we're going to the Warrens. One of those. Two of those. Two of those. Yeah. Just doing a little mental checklist for myself. I always try to think of all the curios that I can interact with, but there's like a lot of them, you know? Like a lot. But yeah, this will be our final dungeon run for this episode. And this is going to be episode 9.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Episode 9. And then after that, it'll be the big 1-0. 10 episodes of this stuff. Can you believe it? I got a nice playlist on YouTube too. I like what I'm seeing here. Bunzado sticking his sticky fingers and everything.
Low on supplies.
90% the best we got. Yep. And then onward to conflict.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
That was a very, very spicy meatball. Very spicy. I was not expecting that meatball to be so spicy. The spice level is just out of this world. One off.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's something that I gotta get used to. It used to be that you could only return your party to default party order while you're on the map screen, not while you're in your inventory. You can do it from your inventory now, but that habit is still built into me to switch to the map first.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
We're actually going to come back down here and check all these curios that I passed. Grabbing some portraits, fine by me, could use some. Then we'll wrap back down here.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Guys, I didn't bring shovels. Nope, nobody warned me. That's not great. Well, we're probably going to pass up those curios, though. That's fine. Pow? Pow.
Annihilated. Destroyed.
Yeah, Soda Mojo says, I failed you. But you put in massive amounts of work into that long dungeon, so you get a pass. You get a pass. Pow? Not quite a pow. Whoa! I'm being hosted by Gangspanked. For up to 6 viewers. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean, up to 6 viewers? Like, is there just a quantum variable amount of viewers between 1 and 6 at any given point in time?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm not even sure if yeah, thanks for the host.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Sorry, my Twitch etiquette is all off. I can't remember the last time I was hosted by somebody who wasn't Essence of Zen specifically. Oh, dude, this game is so much fun. I mean, like, it's fun in the sense that it took me, I don't even know how many tries to beat it the first time. Because I remember I would start estates, and I would push and push and push and push. And I'd be doing fine. I'd be doing great. And then somebody important to me would die, and I'd be like, well, forget it. Why am I even playing? No point. Somebody important died.
Be gone, fiend.
But unless you're playing at the highest difficulty, fine by me. Like, you can always keep going forward.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
And once I had that realization, that as long as you keep persevering, you'll eventually win, then I started really getting into the game. And sometimes at the start of the stream, you'll notice that I only have one other estate. It's the Eternal Estate. Because I decided, basically, that I was going to slam my face into this game until I could beat it. And the Eternal Estate was basically like a promise to myself that I was going to play until I won. And I did. And it only took me like 150 weeks or something. I believe I'm on week 166 in that file, because I did play it for a little bit after actually completing the game. And by complete the game, I mean I did all of the caretaker objectives. So I had one of every class at level 6. I killed every single boss, including all the Crimson Court bosses, etc., etc. But after I had beaten the final boss, there was one more thing that I wanted to do.
May we find victory.
One more thing that I wanted to do, and that is I wanted to build the Red Hook. Mostly because it's an achievement. And I wouldn't say I'm a sucker for achievements, but because I don't usually go out of my way for achievements, but it just seemed like it was in my grasp, you know? So I figured, why not? Let's build the Red Hook. It'll look nice. And it did look nice. I was right.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
I was clicking next at least 3 or 4 times. And there's Chlorodoc to level 3. You know what, Gankspanked? I'm going to name a character after you. In fact, I'm gonna kneel. We could do the Shieldbreaker or the Crusader. If you got a preference, you can post it. Otherwise, I will make that decision momentarily here. Ooh, Unholy Hater. Quick Draw. Bunzato has so many negative quirks at this point, it's ridiculous. But Gankspanked, I appreciate that host. And,
Woe to the sheep. Or does the absence of the shepherd not invite the wolves?
I mean, that's probably true, right? Alright, Soto Mojo has voted for Crusader. I will give that a moment, though. I'm going to check around in town. We got another Vestal here. They're a risk-taking germaphobe. That's also a Daredevil. That is the most ridiculous series of Vestal quirks I've ever seen. We're going to take her.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
We're going to have to change that color scheme. Do red? We'll do red. That is a heck of a name. Is that French? Pays de Coeur? I don't know. It looks French. It's got enough vowels crammed together to make it look French. Let's see. Alright, we're going to do this. That is now Gankspanked. And then we do have this shield breaker that we can name. Was there a specific name that I wanted to use? Almost definitely. But who? Who? I will... no. We could pull somebody out of the chat. You know, if somebody wants to volunteer to be on the chopping block. Or, perhaps a new follower. Or... so many options. I swear to God, the only reason why naming in real life is not as hard as naming in a game is because in real life you have 9 months to prepare. They also have like a million negative quirks. We'll go with Jared Som. There we go. And now we have nearly a fully named roster, except for this person who I just recruited, but what are you going to do? We're also down 4 people because I, had a nice encounter with the Fanatic. Makon is our first, or no, Abahur is our first actual casualty, but Makon is our second. Ambulaine was named by chat, so I can't feel too bad about that. Was it named after an actual person? But it is a cool name. Anything to buy here? No? Cool. We'll hold on to this good stuff for right now. And I think that is about it. Wait a second. Has there always been a scroll attached to the front of the graveyard? Has that always been there? I have no idea. Or maybe that's... I mean, it is leading up to the Abbey. Oh, right. The Abbey is offering half off on stress relief. So I guess we should probably huck somebody in there. Seems fine. Alright, so now we are definitely calling it. So next time. Got a bunch of people up to level 2. Probably going to keep pushing that up. And possibly take out our first... Hello. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Or maybe they just changed it a whole bunch and I don't remember. No idea. And another Dark Tambourine. Great. We might go for another, our first veteran boss. I keep, like, teasing myself, basically, with the courtyard, but I don't think I'm going to do the courtyard yet, just because I really want level 4 characters going in there. And likewise down here. Because we went in there, and we got kicked around a little bit. I feel like I'm going to have to use a couple of very specific characters to break through to the Miller. Exactly who that is, I'm not sure, but it's probably going to start with a leper, because that battle buff is pretty good. Do our lepers have the same color palette? Oh, our other leper is dead. So, can we change... We can change the color palette on our dead leper. That's messed up, yo. But no, they do have different color palettes. I'm gonna change Zane though. This color palette's really bland. I dig that. That looks cool. So yeah, next time, probably actually do some veteran missions. And we might leave a couple of characters down to level 1 just in case we need to run some of the easier missions. But man, that long apprentice mission was amazing. And in case you missed it, which you probably did, I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying you probably missed it. Let's be real. Real talk. You probably missed it. There will be a VOD of this, and I will also be uploading it to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Pyrana, which is the same as my current channel. Pyrrranha. It's hard to miss. I'm the only one. Patent pending, or whatever. So, I hope you enjoyed catching the tail end of the stream. And hopefully, maybe I'll even catch some of you next time. That would be baller. That would be super baller. Alright. Until then, catch you later. See ya, nerds. See ya.